Hello, this is Blue Star, Defender of Equestria, and this is my official review of Do Princess's Dream of Magic Sheep. Ugh. Normally, I hate doing official reviews, but this episode definitely deserves one, because this episode was so much fun and it was awesome and... So, way to go, Team My Little Pony, you did a great job on this one. There was a lot in this episode, but it was also a lot of fun at the same time, and I really like it. I mean, this episode is the definition of analyze worthy. I mean, it's an episode literally on the dreams and the nightmares of all the characters involved. I mean, I can't imagine anything that's more analyze worthy. But at the same time, this episode was still a lot of fun. The dreams themselves were fun, but they were also gave us a little bit of insight into the characters, but not so much that they were bogging down the story with that, because the main story is really between Luna and the Tantabus, and not the main six and the other ponies. But they still wanted to give just a little bit of a glimpse into the main six's dreams, and I think have some fun at the same time, and they definitely accomplished that. And this episode definitely gave a lot of insights into a lot of the characters, specifically Luna. And this is the thing that impresses me the most about this episode, is that while it's been hinted at in a number of episodes, this is the first time that Princess Luna's feelings on how she felt about becoming Nightmare Moon and all of those things, this is the first time it's been canonized within the show. It wasn't a big surprise to any pony when, oh, Luna feels really, really guilty and bad about becoming Nightmare Moon and what she did as Nightmare Moon. That wasn't a big surprise. However, at the same time, this episode establishes this conflict and resolves it all within the same episode, while having room for a whole section at the beginning dedicated to the main six, and all this other fun stuff of the big dream battle of Ponyville at the end. So, way to go to the writers, because I think that would be pretty difficult to establish and resolve a conflict like this all within the same episode, but still having it be entertaining and fun. That's the thing I do love about this episode. There's so many things to stop and look at and analyze. But if you don't care about those things, you can just enjoy this episode, because this episode was a lot of fun. It had a lot of good jokes, even during the nightmares and everything, and it was just a lot of fun. It was just so much, it was just so cool. There was so many surprises and things that we just didn't see coming. It's like, Prince Big Mac! Oh my gosh! I never would have saw that one coming, and there was just so many fun things in this episode, and I enjoyed it a great deal, and it did give us a lot of interesting insights into the characters. And the other thing is that this was a very relatable conflict in some ways, and that Luna is basically feeling guilty about something she's done in the past, and she's not willing to let it go. And this episode is about resolving that kind of conflict, and I like that. That's nice. And I'm just so happy for you, Luna, that you were able to resolve this and finally just be able to sleep peacefully and dream and no longer have nightmares. That was just so nice. And the other thing is, all the characters, in a way, had a moment to shine, including the Cutie Mark Crusaders. It's like, that was so cool. It's like, Scootaloo grows giant wings and gets to fly, and yes! That was the one thing I know I was sort of disappointed about this episode, is, yeah, that I would have liked to have had the Cutie Mark Crusader say something to Princess Luna, because after all, we have had 3 episodes where Princess Luna helps them to overcome their nightmares. It would have been cool to have had them walk up to Princess Luna and say something like, Princess Luna, you helped each of us overcome our nightmares. Now we want to help you defeat yours. That would have been a cool thing to have had the Cutie Mark Crusaders help the very pony that helped them. And there's an interesting sub-lesson there, is that no pony is above these kinds of problems. And that's okay, and sometimes we need other people to help us, and to simply help us to accept what's happened. And I liked, Princess Luna's conflict and how they resolved it, and I thought it was done very well. It wasn't too heavy, it was just right, so that if you just want to enjoy this episode for what it is, you can, but if you really want to stop and analyze this and think about it, you can do that too, and I think that's awesome. So overall, this is an awesome episode. It's great. I enjoyed it a great deal, and I'm hoping for more Dream episodes, that this won't be the last one, because, no, I love the Dream world. I don't want to see it go. But I have a feeling that we will be seeing the World of Dream again. So once again, thank you to Team MLP for doing such an awesome job on this, and I'm looking forward to the next episode. So that is the end of my review of Do Princess's Dream of Magic Sheep. This is Blue Star. Stay strong. and Pony on. Blue Star out.